gosh. Problems. Let me close that. And we're going to reopen because I want to make sure that's working. Ah, there it goes. Okay, perfect. We're back. Okay. I think we left off on like day 8. I don't remember. We left off on a day. Okay, let's go. Oof. Okay. Oh yeah, we did leave off on day 8. Sweet. Okay, I decided, before we get into this, right? I decided to start the stream a little bit early, just so that way I have a little bit more time to, like, play this game. Because I really do like this game. And I don't know whether or not we're actually going to finish it today or not. I wouldn't consider that a mushroom. My bad. I'm focused on this too. But yeah. I would like to finish this game today, so I might do like a 3-hour stream because I feel like 2 hours last time was not enough time. Because I really do like getting into this game. So, let us start. I guess I should introduce myself for new people. Ugh, my chest. Okay. Hi. My name is Midnight. If you don't know me, that's fine. Whatever. No big deal. I'm just a girl. A 24-year-old girl who likes playing cozy games. And this month, being September, I always feel like it's like cozy mystery. So, and I consider this game a mystery. I feel like a lot of people would not, but I feel like it's a mystery for me. Okay. Lowick to Ilgil Hill. Where the hell is that? We're already starting this off strong. And Fotsfield to Crinklecrad. Okay, Fotsfield to Crinklecrad is that way. And then... okay, and then Lowick to Ilgil is here, so going boop, 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 boop. And then meanwhile, Fotsfield is going boop. See, I wouldn't consider it going this way because then we're like off and then goes boop. So Lowick going boop, boop, boop. And then well, here. And then Fotsfield going boop, boop. Or would it be here? Or here? Here? Let's try here. Nothing. Shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and start on the day. Ennis, you are wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Oh, right. Together we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. What do you want? We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. What a strange man he is. Strange man. That's all you wanted? Let us pet the cat real quick. Okay. Unknown. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it and it sees me. All of me. Elderfinium is the answer. It must be. I will not forget those who helped me, horticulturist. Okay. Oh, let me make sure that I'm looking at the right one. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an To create an antidote to Dendra's Miasma. A deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn back, eventually resulting in a painful death. It has an intoxicating scent similar to that of the Solomon Scepter. Okay, I know we have the Solomon Scepter somewhere. Ooh, I don't want to give her the wrong... Unless... No, I don't feel like it's this one. That don't make no sense. Okay. You know what? Ooh, hold on. I'll come back to you in a second, ma'am. Fotsfield to Crinklecrad. Right, we're going... Boop, 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 boop. Wait, how does... Because my logic is we're hitting it, like, here. But I think I just did that one. What is happening? Okay. Don't know what was happening there for a second. Did my recording cut off for a second there? That's weird. Okay, anyway. But then there's a house. Fotsfield to Crinklecrad, Lowick to Ilgil Head. Right here to do. Unless we're going like here and then up, and then in this case it would be... That don't make no sense. Because there's like two mountains, right? And that kind of looks like this. Let's try. Nope. Okay. Let's water the plants, because I actually don't feel like I have Elder Finium. I could be wrong. But I'm low-key kind of nervous about that. Hold on, let me see something. What is this? Red fruit, long flat leaves. Do I really not have Elder Finium? Huh. Heh. Interesting. I'm trying my best not to take any hints, because I know there's a hint button, and I'm very tempted to use it. However, I just don't want to use it. I want to figure this out. Okay. No, don't put that up there. Okay. So not here. Bring that back. I still need to figure out this one. Kentmere Eye. Because Kentmere is here. Kentmere Eye. Strange. Okay. Fotsfield, Ilgil. That is a direct path. While Lowick and Crinklecrad are in between. So if we're going in between... What, like here? We're making like a direct X on that. Oh my god. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study. One for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. Two for joy. Okay, I wonder if I just got the elderfinium from that. Purple flowers with a gentle scent. What is this? I don't think it's this one. The flowers have a delicate scent. I don't think it's this one. This one could be it, hypothetically. Let's try it. Nope. Okay. Because I don't think it's this one. This one's a rather unpleasant odor. Curses. Should I use a hint? I really don't want to. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote. It has an intoxicating scent similar to the Solomon's Scepter. Solomon's Scepter is over here. When we inspect it, the smell is alluring. I feel like that's the vibe that we have to go off of. Rather than it has a sweet scent. Could it be this? No. Okay. I didn't think so. Dang. That smell like sweet rhubarb. I don't think it's that either. Let's water the plants again. Jesus Christ. Let's see if I can figure out Kentmere Eye. Let's see. What is this? Okay. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to extract from the plant in concentrate. I think that's what that says. With a viewing window in order to permit the users to see magic, otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. Kentmere Eye. Kentmere Eye. You have nothing else to give me on that front? Nothing? Nothing at all. Nothing. Kentmere Eye. Kentmere? Right, let's just zero in right there. Eye. Eye? Kent... Am I crazy? Should I just go to Kentmere? Let's just go to Kentmere. I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I pass Brockstone, or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with the local children, who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones, but sadly nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Hold on, let me see something. Let me just investigate these. It's something. I swear to God. I just don't want to give her the wrong plants. And I also don't want a rising dread. Geez, some of these are taking a while to water. Let's see. Lady of Summer, Harlequin Blue. Come on. Okay. Kentmere Eye, back again. Come here. Kentmere. We're gonna put it right there on the square. Just like that. Okay. Here. Or here? Here. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendrell. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth is a type of flower is nourishing. Okay, that's definitely not it. God. Okay. So Kentmere Eye is done. We figured that one out. This one is still there. That can go back. Okay. Jeez. I think I'm gonna have to take the hint on that one. I should get the viewing device. Red ebony. I should have some of that here. Do you? Red ebony. The plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried treasure and writing, and secret writings. The red ebony is extremely rare. Jesus. Which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from, since, confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Is it you? Yep, that's what it was. Whoa. What is this doing for me, huh? Seriously though, what is this doing for me? Okay, but we know that this is... Where are my labels? Okay. This... We'll put it under red. Red Ebony. I was about to say, why is my R not capitalized? There we go. Put the label back, and then... Let's go this way. For now, I will go there. Elder. Okay, give me another hint. I should take a look at the map through that view. Oh my god. Okay. Let's take a... Oh. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, here. Q30. Q30. Okay. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place in search of plant life. Oh my god. Here you go. Take your plant. Please, just take it. Go away, just take it. Okay. Let me just do that real quick. I need to know how to spell it because I'm not going to be able to spell it correctly. Elder... Yep. Phinium. Okay, there we go. Great, beautiful. It can go here. Ring the bell. Grace and Wright. My mom was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long Meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it, just in case it's any help. She loved this shop. Oh, well, that's so nice to hear, Grace. Let's see. Collect. Golden light. Start at Long Meg. Oh, great. Here we go. Excuse me. Start at Long Meg. Jesus. Where the heck? S3 East 2? Okay. Long Meg. Where is it? What? Long Meg. That's low wood. Muncaster. Low wick. Let me see this stupid thing. It's not Toma the Hunter. Okay. The Great Oak. Okay. And then we know that grows there. Okay. Hold on. Let me go like that. Why did I hear like a beep? Okay. Anyway, minor details. Long Meg. Low wood? Definitely not what she's talking about. Or am I crazy? Start at Long Meg. Secret message. Am I just blind? Water. Let's see. River. Lake Undermere. River Gilpin. No. River Kent. River Winster. Long Meg. Huh? Is this... Huh? Bowfell, Dungeon Gill, Jade's Rake, Red Pike, Lowwood, Ravenglass, Muncaster, Whitfill. Why do I feel like we're talking about Lowick, but I don't think that's it at all. See, I don't want to be relying on hints. Where the heck? Grisdale, Hotshed, Dungeon, Faresfield. White Scar, Endeavor, River Lun, Arnside, Meat Hop. That's a weird name for a city, but or a town, I guess I should say, or a village. Whatever it is. No, I feel like Wasswater, right? Wasswater, yeah, okay. What the heck? Hawkshed, Rideout Cave. Something. Am I just blind? You know what? For now, we're gonna put that away. Anne, nice to see you. Help me. The amulet. I can't remove it, and it's drawing life from me. Well, you know, that sounds like a problem. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This one. Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the long vericund is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Small leaves grow in pairs. Oh, that... No! That's crazy. Did I just die from that? A shiver traveled down my spine. My mind is broken. Oh my god, now I gotta do a puzzle. You know, I forgot about this, honestly. Like, having to do this. Because I've played this game before. But, like, I always kind of forget, like, how some games are played. Especially if I haven't played them in a while. Nope, that's not it. That was not correct. Yeah, no, that is not correct. Okay, pull that away. Nope, pull that away. Okay. Okay, that doesn't go there at all. And then we're gonna connect. Connect, nice. And then connect, and then we connect, and then not there. And then we, nope, not there, right here. And then we, right there. And then we go here, and then we go not there, not there, not there, here, and then there. Okay, cool. I feel revived. Beautiful. Is she still there? I hope so. Imagine dying in front of your customer and no, I have to restart it. Okay, what do I have and what do I not have? That is the question. Okay. I feel like I was about to say, I feel like I'm missing a plant along the lines. Let's see, are there any plants over here that I'm missing? Are there any up here? Other than the mushrooms that do not have labels? The answer is no. Perfect. Okay. And you're back. So nice to see you. Let's see, that grow in pairs. Those grow in pairs. But so did these, and that's not correct. And as far as I know, I have not documented it. Let's try it. Oh my god, that was it. Oh, whoa, she turned young. Okay. Yay! Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Let's put a label. Boop. Long. Vericund. Okay. And then we're just gonna move it over here. Ding. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long, I started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. Oh my gosh. Amos, Duncan, I'm back in town for a few days though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Okay, let's learn about Amos. He's the collector. Amos is well acquainted with strange horticulture and enjoys drawing the plants within. He spends most of his time outdoors, where he occasionally comes across unusual looking plants in untrodden places. He collects sketches in his field book, but not the plants themselves, preferring to leave that to others with more expert knowledge. And we have 4 notes. No! Well, actually, this is probably a good thing, because now it's like a puzzle. Hold on, put that over there. We're going to figure this out real quick. Okay, so then that one goes here, right? And then that one doesn't go there, but this one maybe goes here. Hold on. We're going to put that one. Okay, so that one goes there. And then that one goes here. Okay, so then it has to be something here. So we know. Yeah, okay. And then we have that one, and then the 4 one. And then over here is the 3 one. Whoa, look at this. Cool. The Devil's Nightcap. Ooh, a little thing. Ooh, and a coin. I love me a coin. Okay. 1813. That's pretty cool. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology. Black Hall Road. Okay, and then what is this? A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded message, the location of cache cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edges and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. Oh, okay, we already solved one like that. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. Okay. For now, that can go there. But let us explore for a second here. Long Meg. Where? Where is Long Meg? I feel like I have to like, change some words around. But I feel like that's a little bit too much. At the same point, let's see. Long Meg. Sorry for yawning. I am so tired. And it's only like 9:40 Eastern Standard Time, which is kind of crazy that I'm actually tired. Why have I not like put that away? Let me see this. Okay. Black Hall Road. Let's go here. We can figure this one out. Boop. Firstly, let's put that over there. Okay. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Black Hall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Ooh, yay, we get to identify some new fungi. Okay, Copper Caledonia? This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not part of the plant. Okay, I want to say it's this one. With red growing warts, because we don't have it. So I'm going to say this one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, and we got 3 plants out of that. That's awesome. Look at how cool they are. Okay, let me see. So we're going to do copper. Don't ask me to pronounce this again, for I will not know. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Okay, so then that one's done. I am going to need to figure that out. Pet the cat. Simone. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. I appreciate you, Simone. Ah! Sorry, I keep accidentally putting my leg where I got my new tattoo, like, on my armrest, and it, like, just hurts. I found it while clearing out the nook off the east wing. A letter. Baylot Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinct plants, Baylot Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylot and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. That's valid. Let me see something. Long Meg. I wonder if there's like a plant that is like long, that is long, that has like a nickname of like Long Meg or something like that. Let me see. Oh, that was scary. Okay. To open any lock. Described as common. Long Meg. Because I really want to figure this out before I end the day. I would rather end the day first. Wait, what? No, opposite. I don't want to end the day first. I want to find this. Because I know the lady said that she thought it was a plant, but I just wonder if maybe she's just crazy. Wait. No. I just saw the word long and I was like, oh, okay. That is correct. Mellow Glow, that's not it. Nope. 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 Wild coal? No. Blue aloe or blue winter? I wish I could, like, search, you know, like, type. Because it would be a lot easier if I could. Okay. Okay, let me close that real quick. Open. Grab. Okay. Side gill long meg. I realized that I just in case I do need this, let me just pull that out. Because let's see, let's go Tomb of the Hunter. Like, great, you know. The Great Oak is right here. Elder Finium grows here. And we're back here, and then we go down just a little bit. And I wonder if that is like it. Because the Great Oak, nothing on the rivers. Right? Yeah, no. Okay. Start at Long Meg. South 3, East 2. Okay, you know what? Let's take a hint. It's late. I should lock up. I don't want you to lock up. I want you to stay awake until I figure out Long Meg. Goes forth, crinkle cracked. A Briar's disc. We have the Briar's disc. This is the Briar's disc. Coin. Oh, didn't mean to do that with my map. I don't know. I was just curious to see what that was. Anyway. Briar's disc. Golden light. Start out. Long Meg. Old man. No. Undermere, River Kent, Ambleside. Grassmere. Long Meg. Tarn Crack. Like, I love me a good map, don't get me wrong. As someone who reads mostly fantasy books, I love me a good map. However, this is rough. Do you know how many times when I read a fantasy book, I'm always like flipping back and forth just to make sure that I understand where we are? No. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about this, because it probably is like right in front of my face, but I'm just blind. Or it's not right in front of my face and I'm just crazy. Lowood. River Ert. Whatever. Ravenglass. River Esk. Whitfill. Swinside. Blackcomb. Okay, fine. We'll close up. Whatever. End day. Okay, next day. Day number 9. Okay, let's see what we have in store. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. We're almost at a full moon in the moon phases. Day 9, Saturday. Okay, in Tibet. Well, it's like kind of nighttime. It's nice. I'm curious. Hold on. Whoa, that's sick. Whoa. That's actually like so cool. I love that. Is there anything else I can do that to? My cat. But that is so cool. Love that. Put that back. Okay, into bay. To bay, to bay, to bay. To bay, to bay, to bay. Warmst. Into bay, a noble elder stood silently, watching starry skies. Hold on. INESSWSS. I don't know why I'm thinking that this stands for something. INE. There's not a lot of stuff that starts with I, if that is the case. To bay, but also look for I. Let's see. White scar. Gilpin. Ooh. To bay. There's to bay. Just thinking way too hard about it. You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line into Tibet, that this prosperous village was once home to a notorious prophetess, Mary Baines, a local witch haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all the village, and nothing grows there. Oh my god, that wasn't it. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently, watching the starry skies. I wonder, does it have to be like when I go to close the shop? Simone. Long Meg. Yeah. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some Fever Kiss, that is. Have I already... I have not. Okay, Fever Kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost. Is it this one? Small purple red berries. The leaves are pale in color. Red fruits, flat leaves. Oh. Oh, I do already have Fever Kiss. It's that one. I just didn't identify it, like, by giving it to someone. Okay. Cool. Next. David, I didn't see you yesterday. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Yeah. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Thank you for the letter. What is this? Beckfoot candle? Okay, well, let's go. Beckfoot. Let me find Beckfoot first. Beckfoot. Jesus. Beckfoot. Beckfoot. Okay. We're gonna put it right here. Okay. Beckfoot candle. Okay. The candle leads me east to Wastwater. To the north, the mighty Scowfell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. And then we got a plant. Ooh, that's a cool looking plant. Okay. Wow, look at all of my archive. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Next. Forest Fair. I have been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. Okay. What beast? In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here have seemed to have forgotten that name. it set the group calling themselves the Seed of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the servant. Oh, you're going for the Dendra? They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My Dranithium supplies are low. I need more. I feel like I've already identified that one for you. Oh, I did not. My bad. Okay, a plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some known Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint, which we can obviously see is happening here. Okay. Long, sharp leaves. That is what we're looking for, is long, sharp leaves. Long leaves, but not sharp. Long, sharp leaves. Dark flowers. I'm wary of those spines. See, the kind of looks like this. Bright red flowers, but I don't feel like that is it. It has a sweet scent. Those are definitely not sharp. Rather unpleasant smell. What is this? That reminds me of old butts. Musty. An overpowering, sickly, sweet scent. Okay. Long, dark leaves. And I haven't identified it? Dranthium? Let's see. Imagine if I did, but I just haven't given it to a person yet, so it's just been sitting on the shelf. Hey, you can move back over there. Dranthium, that's what we're looking for. Dranthium. Gilded Dendra is right there. Okay. Fots button. Common Trouse. Brimlock. Mary's Breath. Greyfire. Jacob's Worth. Do I not? I think I have to go to debate for that one, right? I should take a look at the map. Oh my god. I want to say it's the Tomb of the Hunter, which is here. Here. No, I misclicked. No. No, I gotta water. I can't believe I misclicked on that. I know where to go, though. Jesus, it takes so long to water these plants. Jeez, I'm so tired. Okay, I think that's it. There we go. And then B14. Okay. The memorial bears the name Swaif Pryor. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Drear. Theirs is a lonely life at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They build a tolerance to the Dranthium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's probably this one. Yep. Okay. Nice. Dranthium. Let's slap a label on it. Dranthium. I think that's how you spell it. Oh yeah, spelled it right. Let's go. We're not gonna confuse it over there, so we're actually gonna put it right there. Okay. Keep her going. Reuben, you're back. I crept around Black Comb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence around the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably an animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. Wild coal. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who considered wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. So it's purple berries. These are red fruits. I want to say it's this one. Wait, did that say red berries? Small purple red berries. Okay. Sweet. Cool. Okay, so wild coal. And then we'll slap purple on it. And then we're just gonna move it that way. There we go. Emily. Well, this looks like the right place. I don't want to have to trapeze all the way over to Red Pike some, so hopefully you've got what I'm after. It's a non-flowering plant with smallish leaves, and it seems to grow mostly on red pike. At least that's the only place where I found it. Okay. We know that there is one plant in particular that mostly grows on red pike. Do I remember which one it is? No. Let's see. It was one of the first plants that I had found. Red pike, common trouse. Let's see. Common trouse. Boop. There you go. Cool. Yeah. Verona, you're back. Poor Reuben, he looked a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Oh god. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendra, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs, such as Keep the Fire Burning, and Servant, and Master. And there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground, northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black Digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Okay. So we know we have to go to Tibet. We just do. That's just something that we have to do, for it is a thing. And it's nighttime. But it said northeast, right? So northeast of Tibet. let's go. Okay, so that is for this. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. That doesn't look weird at all. Nope, not at all. Okay, and that still hasn't gone away. So, let's water some plants, and let's go back to Tibet, because it's nighttime, and we're closed. Because maybe that's just what we need to do. Come on. Is it because I already watered you? Okay. Ugh, a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Let's go to Tibet. You wouldn't think following blah 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 blah. Nothing grows there. What? In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Fine, you can lock up. For now. I low-key want to put this in the archive because I feel like I'm done with this for now, so doesn't have a mark or anything, but for now we'll do that. Next one. It's blank. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the task given to her. Every day, thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Day 10. Sunday. Okay, what's on it? Oh, jeez. Okay. A secret uncovered is a secret no more, 2 miles north of Fotsfield. Fotsfield. Fotsfield? Where is it? God, it's the matter of just finding it. 2 miles north of Fotsfield. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Nice. Pet the cat. One from your librarian friend today. Thank you, David. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer. But Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stats. Okay, so Calder Abbey. Now, where is that? Calder Abbey. Ah, here we go. Monks. A small window opens within a much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, only a friend may enter. Okay, there's a plant that signifies friendship, and we had to give it to the sisterhood. And I have to remember what plant that was. Let's see. Should tell us somewhere on here about a form of friendship. To open neat lock. Being described as common. Definitely not this one. A plant with a powerful mind altering. Not that one. Not that one. Definitely not Eyebright. Fever Kiss. Not that one. Forest Campree. No, that's Sleeping Droughts. Fots Button. Is considered by some Fots Button. Okay. It should be somewhere over here. Doop, 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 doop. Thoughts button. There we go. Yay! Sweet. Okay. Awesome. Okay. The hatch snaps shut, and the oak door swings inward, slowly, without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg, and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Beautiful. Regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to the local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby, along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle, is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay. Start at Long Meg. Okay, so there's a stone circle. There's a stone circle north. Okay, so I wonder if that's here, right? And then you want me to go south 3, so 1, 2, 3, east 2, 1, 2. So it should be here. Let's see. Here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We're gonna see. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a Jesus, my brain. Gurgle among the tall grasses that line the river bank is a much more unusual looking flower. Ooh, sweet. And now I'm able to put both of these away. Okay, I'm actually going to move these over here. Okay. Verona, you're back. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not, they've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If there was ever a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some Mountain Astory with me. Mountain Astory. Here we go. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like plant produces a stale, damp smell. Musty. Let's see. I want to say it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then we're going to slap a label. Can I? Okay, there we go. Mountain. Oh. Astory. Okay. We're going to put this plant over here. Way over here. Sweet. Thomas. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. I asked you to work on designs? Be careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here and I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Oh god. Okay, so we know Baylot elixir. Allowing those who drink it, blah, 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 blah. Care must be taken of 3 distinct plants. Okay. Yeah, that was very helpful of me, I know. I want to say it's eyebright. Let me see, hold on. For memory, right? This is for memory. Yeah, memory. Okay. Eye right? Maybe. Okay. I feel like I actually need to just go in and just look. Okay. Let's see. Hypothermia, Butterdale, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace. Common Trouse. No, no, no. Fever Kiss, not that one. Not the Forest Camphor, Flotspot and Gandy Root. No, no, no. Gilded Dendra. Harlequin Blue. No. Hop Heart. Oh, I did not mean to zoom in. Go back. Jacob's Worth. No, that's not that one. Okay. Right. Hold on. Yeah, no. Hey, it's not that one. Okay. Lady of Summer. It's not. Oh. Oh. The Lady of Summer is somewhere. Right here. Okay. Could be. Maiden Sorrow. To help prevent the mind from wandering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. We'll see. Mary's Breath. Mellow Glow. There's that one. Red Ren. Although this says no thing. Okay. Shimmerlung, Solomon Scepter. St. John's Poppy. That's hearing ability, not memory. Wandering Blue, that's not it. Winter Boar. No, that's not it. Oh no. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Bethany. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Oh, great. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so we know that this is like a river. Right? Oh. How many rivers are like just... I don't know. I thought it would be like this one, right? But that does not seem correct. It's by a mountain, and then there's like a village beside said mountain. Unless, right? Hear me out. Okay, it's definitely not there, but... Okay, if this is at the Grisdale Forest... Okay. Here. Oh, okay. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here as much as part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Okay, so we can either place Caudry, which is... The uses of Caudry are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay. Or we can put Ember Soul. Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Hold on. Let me... If the Dendro has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. So should I do it for a successful hunt? Or should I... Are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Because if we kill the thing, then great. If we don't kill the thing, not good. Or we could do it for protection in return for sanctuary. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. I think I want to say Caudry, right? Then it will come for us. Because we can only provide sanctuary for so long. Okay. Thin stem with small leaves. No, not that one. Thin stem and small leaves. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay, so it's definitely not that one. That's my bad. Small leaves, delicate flowers. I don't know. Hold on, it's definitely not that one. Let me see this. Bright red flowers grow at the end of thin stems. But that's not small leaves. This is small leaves and thin stems. No. Okay. That wasn't it at all. Okay. Great. Could it be? And small leaves. That to me does not seem correct. Ember Soul. Okay, hold on. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Produces flowers with many petals. Produces flowers with many petals. Eh? Or, eh? Yes. Okay, so this has to be Ember Souls. And I don't want that. I want Caudry. Okay, so if I put that off to the side. Small leaves. Thin stem. Small leaves, thin stem. Thin stem. Let me see this one. Actually, hold on. Rather unpleasant. Dark blue. That's not what I wanted. This one. Nope. Okay. Apparently, I only have Ember Soul, which I don't want to use at all. Ugh. I should have this, should I not? Ember Soul. I'm sure I have some of that around here. But what about Nest Hit? I'm sure it's one. We're really doing Ember Soul? But I don't want Ember Soul. I just want to be sure that maybe I didn't accidentally already clarified. Man, I really don't want Ember Soul for protective properties. I want something for a successful hunt. Let's see. Maiden Sorrow. Rayless Fennec. Okay, well, Ember Soul it is. Great. We're just gonna slap that right there. And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna do Ember Soul. And I'm pretty sure that's how you spell the name, right? Ember Soul. Yep. Okay. For now, we're just gonna put it like over here. Ding. Natalie Cooper. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying that they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. That's so valid. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something, or other nonsense and stick it where the sun don't shine. That's valid, Natalie. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. Let's take a look. I have not identified it before. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. Let's see, I think I already know which one it is. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. Nice. Okay. Let's slap a label. Larkshire. Right? Or shine. My bad. Shine. Larkshine. And then we're going to come over here. And then we're going to stick it on the shelf. Beautiful. Okay, can I look at Tabay again? Let's look at Tabay. In Tabay, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Okay, so what if it's north, east, south, south, west, south, south? Oh my god. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinct plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather, and there, another. I swear to God. If this is the cauldron. I can't believe that that was the cauldron. Okay. What's in the day? Jeez. Ooh. 9:02 at 8:03. In time, she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known them? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Day 11. I'm so not looking forward to doing elixirs. I just feel like that's terrifying. Okay, let me go like that. Okay, let's see. 902. What if it's like... Oh, crap. Okay. 902, 803? 90... 902, 803? That doesn't make sense. Okay. 902... Oh, wait. 902... 803. Okay, here. And it's right there at that peak of 16F. Wait. 902. 16E. Yeah, okay, 16E. There we go. Some of these are a lot easier than, like, others. Okay. The impressive ridgeline of the crinkle crag stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out among the moss. Nice. Look at this plant. It's a beautiful plant. George Campo. Hello, George. My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. Weeping Bell. Here we go. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Okay. So... wait, so I should have found it, right? Already? Should be this one. Yeah! Okay. Weeping Bell is the technical name, right? Yeah. And then we're gonna put that over here with my red plants. Ennis, you're back. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Dreyer is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the dead Drew. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. That's crazy. What even is that plant? Amos Duncan. Nice to see ya. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. Okay. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. Okay. I'm scared. Baylot's Elixir. Okay. I'm sure I have all of these. I want to say St. John's Poppy is one. Right? Nope, that's hearing ability. My bad. Okay, let's try this again. Let's really look at the images of these plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on, let me look at eyebright real quick. Okay. If I'm looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. Eyebright, I guess. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fennec? That doesn't sound right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. And that is Fennec. And I don't think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, we're looking for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so I want to say maybe that one, whatever that one is. It has a pleasant, fresh aroma. Oh, God. Okay. So if that is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purple flowers with a gentle scent. I want to say it's also this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Memory. I need to... There's so many now. Okay. Okay, let's see. It's not going to be any, and I'm talking any of the mushrooms, because those are all flowers. Okay. Those suffering from hypothermia, Butterdale. Okay. Caballia, to find peace in the afterlife. The Cauldry, which I think we learned is this one. Cavalium, Common Trouse. Okay. Devil's Night Trap. This plant is known as a corpse friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. Okay. Geranthium, don't need that one. Elderfinium, don't need that one. Embersol, nope. Evolumium, the scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. That low-key kind of looks like these. You know, with the plant. I don't know. Eyebright. We have Eyebright technically right here. A plant that grows in the south. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I would need that one, but is a potent aid to memory, allowing those that drink it. Okay, so I want to say that this is that. Okay. And then we just need to figure out the last one. Fever's Kiss, Forest Campree. Okay, if it's one that I haven't figured out yet. Let's see. Henchuk. The fruit of the henchuk can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss. Okay, so it's not that one. People tend to draw Jacob's Worth, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Summer, not that one. We're looking for one that I just have not gotten yet, I don't think. Larkshine, already did that. Lemon Dandy, no. Lesser Meridaw. The round flower is made of smaller yellow. Lyle of Neptune, also called the Truth Slayer. Huh, okay, interesting. Maiden Sorrow, not that one. Not the Meek Dew. Mellow Glow, not that one. Normwood. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Okay, so that's Normwood. This one right here. Okay. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins. I really hope it's not that one. Could be this one. Red Ebony, Wren, Royal Gentia, Sheep Snap. No. Solomon Scepter, St. John's Poppy, Storian. A cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple... Okay. Trimblehuff? What? Okay, of the small cup-like... Okay, it's not that one. Weeping Bell, Wild Coal, Winter Boar. Okay. Witch Fig... Worry less. Okay, so we don't even have... I don't even know if that was right. Let's see. Oh. Did I... Oh my god, I figured out how to do it. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring Wax Cap. Also, where... Oh, here. Okay. Pale blue liquid. Cool. This is Baylot's Elixir. There you go. I am going to literally put a thing and just do Baylot's. And that will stay off to the side. Alice, do not ask me for an elixir. Okay, it's a sweet-smelling plant with small purple flowers. Got it. I need it for reasons. Buddy. It's a sweet-smelling plant with small purple flowers. Is it Solomon's Scepter? What does this smell like? Is it this one? Yep, I had a feeling. Jesus. Okay, what does this say? Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mountain cap, generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from our sour brandy to cure. Bishop's parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the scent of lemon dandy. Copper calodrium, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's worry, often fatal. An antidote can be made using Royal Gentia. Okay. Let us go explore real quick. Okay, I think I could technically, like, put that away, but I don't know. Let's see, that's 9-0. Let's just go see. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever have imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, okay. I'm gonna put that in there, and then that can stay right there in case I need it. Simone, you're back. What do you want? Oh goodness, Hellbore, you haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange, I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fairmont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some hellbore huts. Let's see. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fairmont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and astrodic scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Okay, so let's go to Muncaster. I follow Fairmont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? Okay. I can go into the archive. The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master, and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal, since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants were not known, or are not known. John Hall. Norwood, please. I find that's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off during the night shift. Norwood. Here we go. Okay, well, we know this one. It's this plant. Easy. Okay. Let's go ahead and slap a thing and say Norwood. And that was only just because I used the little site thing. Okay. What does this red plant do in here? I need you back over here, please. Thank you. And then I know some of my other plants. See, like, I still don't know these two. Well, I think I know that one, but that's minor details. Ah, no, dang it. Let's see, it was, what was it? If he said Norwood, what was this one? Freshness of the air, help filter toxins. No, it was something else. It was one of the ones that I don't have. Daisy Dock and Devil's Nightcap. No. Evelum. I think it was Evelum. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna claiming. Yeah, my bad. That this is Evelum, based on what I may or may not know already. Okay, let's see. With this note that I have, Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru. Wait, hold on. A site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Okay. So, the Great Oak is here. And the Dendru was out to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Here? Yes. Okay. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. Excuse me. 5 groves run out of the center of the stone, widening into the recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Okay. I just want to make sure that I know where I'm going. Let's see. What's the next one? The first name of the Latin... Wait, hold on. Sorry. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as goldenlight. The number of petals on a lucky Caballia flower. Okay, that one's easy. We can do that. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate, even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Interesting. I wonder if it's Bethany. Bethany seems interesting. Okay. Of Golden Light. So Golden Light was Weeping Bell, I believe. Right. Well, it is also known as Golden Light. So let's see. L. Remember that. And the lucky number of petals. 7. L7. Let's go. L7. Here we go. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wild flowers that catch my eye. Daisies, buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Oh, those are cute. Deke. Bethany, you're here. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all of my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Argiana saved us. It's the only explanation that made sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. Well, what is it looking for? I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendru. Okay, what is it? Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You'll know how to open it, of course. That's... Oh, Jesus. What do you mean? I don't have a key. You'll know how to open it, of course. Yeah, sure. Sure I do. What flower is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need sharp. Nope. The box remains closed. Okay, so it's not that one. Wait, what unlocks? I'm so stupid. Okay. Clavium. Where is it? Hello? Where is my plant? I require my plant. Ah. Imagine if this is not it. Okay, I was about to be so mad if this was not going to be it. Okay. I'm sorry, what does this say? Follow the Dundon tributary to its source. First is the corpse's friend. Okay. A reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Last, a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Okay, so Black Blood's reverse, we know... Well, why is it so zoomed in? Okay. Black Blood's reverse. Oh, Jesus, okay. Dundon tributary to its source. Okay, first is the corpse's friend. Let's go through. We know it's somewhere. Corpse's friend. Because I literally read it out loud, too. Successful hunt. Described as common. Corpse's friend. That is the devil's night trap. This plant is known. If ingested as a seed, it will grow. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Light, pleasant scent. Light, pleasant scent. No. Here. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Not dissimilar to pine needles. Well, Jesus. A rather unpleasant scent. Small, delicate leaves. It has a sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Okay. I don't know if we have this. Okay, so Corpse's friend is the devil's night trap. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Binder? What the hell? Okay, so we know the last one, the Black Blood's reverse, is the Elderfinium. So that's the last one. Third is the Fearbringer. The Fearbringer. Okay. The binder, the ankle grabber. Third is the Fearbringer. Fearbringer, let's see. I feel like I also read something for that. Do not drink the sap, that's not that one. Fearbringer, let's see. Strong, no. Inhaling smoke. People tend to be drawn. No. The ankle grabber. The ankle grabber. Third is the Fearbringer. Rendering them slow and uncomprehending. The binder. Interesting. Okay. David, you're here. Follow the Dundon tribute heritage to its source. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have gotten all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulvers right now. Thanks, David. Fought failed trident. Okay. So the note right here, follow the Dundon tributary to its source. Could the Fearbringer be the widow's woe? Let's see. What is the widow's woe? I don't even have that. I don't even have that. That's great. That's amazing. Okay. Foughtsfield. Let's find it first before I grab anything. Foughtsfield. Here. Okay. Foughtsfield. We're going to put it right here. Trident. Okay. From Foughtsfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over the ridge and into a dell. Into a dell. Okay. Here, a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Interesting. But what are you? Forest. I am going to Black Comb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. Okay. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Ember Soul. Hold on. I just want to see what the lesser Meridoc is. Okay, that's the yellow thing. But I do feel the need to give you Ember Soul. Because I would rather you win than the Seeds of Redemption. Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear. Okay, so the fear bringer is the Widow's Woe. Also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty flowers grow out of a bed of long leaves. Okay, so we know... Not that one. No. This one? Yes. Hold on. Let me... Widow's Woe. Dainty, dark flowers grow out of a bed of long leaves. Okay, so I actually don't think it's you then. Rather unpleasant. Dainty, dark flower. You are not dark flowers. Dark blue flowers. Dainty, dark flowers. Dark purple flowers. Quite beautiful. What are you? The flowers are blue. No, really. Somewhat pungent. Okay. Oh god, okay. I'm so nervous for some reason. Milton. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. You know, I would like that very much. Arnside Antiques, 21 Orchard Road. Okay. For now, that can go there. 21 Orchard Road. Oh, my neck. Arnside Antiques, 21 Orchard Road. I just want to be sure that I'm not crazy. Because we're in Undermere, correct? So we're just going to go here. Okay. I don't think I did the correct thing. The streets of Undermere are narrow and... Whoa. If I could read correctly, that'd be great. Claustrophobic. There we go. Are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely exchange unpleasantries. Okay, so I already... Okay, whatever. Minor details, minor details. Okay. Endmore Raven Spider. Okay. Equipped with the Arda's knowledge, she journeyed west to the Stone Circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Okay, let's take a look. Day 13 is Wednesday. Let's see. Okay, I feel like Endmore is an actual thing, but I could be wrong. Could be Undermere, for all I know. Because ERS. ERS. Oh. Let's see. Endmore Raven Spider. Endmore. Raven. Spider. Endmore Raven Spider. Oh. Hold on. Endmore Raven Spider. Let me see something. Grab. Okay. And more. Raven. Spider. Here? No. Let me, because I don't want to open up the shop yet until I figure this out. Hold on. Man, we're really only missing 2 of the mushrooms for categorizing them. 1 more, and then we should be good to go to explore. No, don't put that there. Okay. So, and more. We're gonna put it here. Raven. Raven. Spider. Yes, okay. A jackdaw croaks. Hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. New plants. What is that? I hate that. I hate the look of that. Arnside, 21 Orchard Road. Please. Okay. Okay, Grace. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead. Daisy Dock, a simple potion that will grant courage, can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. So when I see these leaves, I think of these. Or these. With a gentle scent. I don't think it's those. Aha! Okay, let us write that down. Daisy Dock. And then we're gonna move this out of the way. David, you're back. Welcome. The letter was delivered in a usual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturalist spelled wrong. Great. I have to assume it was meant for you. Oh. Why did it suddenly, like, slow down 10 times? What? Why is it so slow? If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Oh my gosh, why is it, like, 10 times slower all of a sudden? Ho ho, so you got it working. Oh yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho ho. What did it say? Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Bowfell. Where's Bowfell? Bowfell. That's Beckfoot. Bowfell, to the source of the river Esk. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. That looks cool. Great. Okay. That was crazy that slowed down the game. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake exploring the woods to the west of here. Okay. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. Okay. I'll come back tomorrow. Great. Mr. Dunn. Wait. Hold on. Nope, not that one. This one. Follow the Dudden to its source. What does that mean? To its source. Okay. Mr. Dunn, mushrooms, woods, west of Undermere, across the lake. Like in here? Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Great. That's done. Simone, you're back. Lord Fairmont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you might have some sweet breath that could help it clear up. So, no? Unless sweet breath... Oh, okay. It's under a different name. I was not paying attention to this. Palance, okay. Do. It's not this one, so I put it off to the side. Somewhat pungent. No, okay. My bad, jeez. Okay. Somewhat pungent. Let's see. The many short leaves on this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Okay. Let's see. The flowers are blue. Yeah, I know the flowers are blue. And as far as I know, I have not identified it whatsoever. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Nope. Huh. Imagine if it's this, I'm actually gonna be kind of mad. I'm not even gonna lie. In air quality. Should I try it just because? I don't think I lose out on this. Let's try it. Oh, okay. We need to change the name on that. And this is why you don't just assume that you know what plant it is. Lorena. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you got some Trimble Huff, then it'd save me some trouble of going out to find some myself. Trimble Huff. The Trimble Huff is traditionally used as decorations at weddings and is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and allow for easy access to pollinating insects. Just want to make sure before I grab that one. Nope. Oh, yep. Knew that was going to happen. Damn. Once again, puzzle. Oh, different puzzle. Okay. My mind is broken. I feel like it should be this one. And then, oh Jesus, okay. This one? Yeah, okay, one more. And, oh God, okay. It should be this one. There we go. I feel revived. Okay. Hi again. So nice to see you. Yes, yes, you would like the Trimble Huff. Got it. Trimble Huff. I feel like I should have it. Why does that always mess up? I don't understand. Trimble Huff. It is pointed downwards. Downwards, downwards. It's also like cup-like, so I don't think it would be that. So it's definitely not that. That looks like a mushroom. And to that I say, go there. Oh, but I also have more mushroom. More mushroom. How many plants can I fit up? Oh, I can fit so many. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna put that plant here. I'm going to literally, right? These are my blues. Blues. Oh my god, I can fit so many. Blue, purple, purple, purple. You keep those separated, please. Purple, 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 random. Oh, yes. So excited. Okay. Do. I don't think we have it, do we? You're a liar. There ain't no way. Okay, hold on. I need to look at something. The Great Oak. Okay. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Is there, like, I can't tell if this is, like, huh? Tributary. What is this? To the south of the water. We already know where that is. Arnside and Teach, 21 Orchard Road. And then I feel like, aren't I like still missing? Hold on. Long Meg. That one's done. That one's done. All of these should be done. And if they're not done, why were they put in here? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Black Hall. There has to be something with Orchard Road, right? Orchard Road. Hawkshed. Kendall. Trover. Hardknot. I don't think Orchard would actually be on here. Arnside? Maybe Arnside something? I don't know. Arnside. Here we go. Okay. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiques blends into its surroundings, a tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit along faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines... Oh, wow. And manuscripts, wow, strange utensils and machines. Okay. Their uses, unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further studies. Oh god. Okay. Those are gonna go right there. Okay. Can I just do the next hit? I am sure it's one of these plants. It's not this one. And it's not this one. And it has to be those 2. And I guess it could be this one. Yep. Let's see. Let me actually go back to this page. Okay. TRIMBLEHUFF. Okay. And then that can go up there. Okay. So that's done. Follow the Dudden. Okay. Let me look at these. Okay, so St. Quintin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear. Though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near to the edge of a cliff. So you need a 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. Okay, so a 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. The elixir of the damned, made from a combination of arbitum... Oh god, we're doing the Latin names? Okay, I'm not even gonna try. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer with us. Okay, hold on, because I wonder, could I make that right now? Do I have it? So let's see. I have to look at the Latin names. Okay, so arbitum. So that's my red flower over. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong? Oh, Jesus. Mellow glow, shimmerlung. Boop, boop. Okay. Caballia. We need Caballia. Caballia. Where are you? That is it. Caballia. And then we need Retinia. Let's see. Mens Fortis is Dranthium. That should be over here somewhere. I figured you out, but did I not name you? Oh god. Okay. I'll come back to you in a second then. Or maybe I didn't figure you out. Or did I? I don't think I did. Okay. Dranthium. Dranthium. Okay. Here it is. Okay, so Dranthium is the last one. Okay. And then we need Malculus. Retinacia. Let's see. Do I have it here? Man, this would actually be me, like, if I had this. This is the henchuck. Okay. Even a small dose, the tuberous bulb has an unusual structures growing in burst and give it a striped appearance when cut open. Okay. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready for harvest. The fruit can have a startling effect, even a small dose, blah, 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 blah. Okay. They are, in fact, quite hard. I wonder if it's this. I'm so curious. No. Okay, so it's not that one. I want to try one more, and I wonder... The bulb is firm and turquoise in color. It's this one. Please let it be right. Oh my god, it's right. Okay, so this is the Elixir of the Damned. We're gonna put a red label on that. Well, Elixir of the Damned. Because what the heck? Okay, so that one's done. Great. Beautiful. This is Henchuk. Let me actually capitalize that H real quick, and then we're just gonna move him over here. And then you... okay. You were... Men's Fortis, I believe. Which was... Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. It was... Devil's Night Trap. Men's Fortis. Oh, wait, no. It's not that one. Arbitum... Oh, God. Okay. Arbitum... Well, no, that was Cabalia. Okay, my bad. This just got moved then. I have no clue where that other one went. Okay. St. Quentin's Elixir. Let's see if I can do this before I get off stream. I know I said that I was probably going to stream for a little bit longer than 2 hours, but we're just past the point of 2 hours. And it's already like 11:30 here, so we'll see. Okay, a 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. A red flower to protect the mind. Could that be St. John's Poppy? No. I don't know why I keep thinking that is for the mind. It's not. Eyebright? Maybe? I don't know. That doesn't seem right either. That's eyesight too. Oh my god. Okay. A red flower to protect the mind. Weeping Bell? It's not a weeping bell. To protect the mind. And then a seed pod for luck. Let me see something. For luck. To fetch in to the Fever Kiss. And it is also Will Light. Okay. Fever's Kiss. Provide an energy boost for luck. Okay. Okay. Red flower. Well, we have 2 red flowers that have not been claimed. for luck. Because this is Mountain Astoy. Astory. Mountain Astory. And that's confidence. Okay. So we need a red flower to protect the mind. When burned, to protect the mind. We need something to protect. That's light blue. Protecting the mind. The mind, the mind, the mind. Caballia. Not it. Candlewood produces a red flower. Okay, here we go. Candlewood? We're gonna say that's candlewood. That looks correct. And then a seed pod for luck. Okay. Seed pod for luck. We need something for luck. Described as common. That's common trouse. That is a mushroom. Not what I need. Simple potion that will grant courage. Can be brewed. Okay. This fungus is typically found in dense forests. Protruding through the mulch, at a glance it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth. Set to straighten the resolve and sharpen the mind. Devil's Nightcap. No. Dranthium, no. Enderfinium, no. Ember Soul. No, that's petals. I need a seed pod. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to simulate the senses. No. Eyebright. No. For luck. We're looking for luck. Forest Camphor, no. Fox Button, no. Gandhi Root. No. Only the petals are safe for consumption, so that's not gonna work anyway. Gilded Dendra. No. Gray Sandfire. No. Harlequin, that's blue. Henchuck. No. Hop Heart. That's blue flowers. That's a no. Jacob's Worth. No. Lady of Summer. No. Larkshine. Kidney flower. No. Not as far as I can see on that one. Lemon Dandy. Curing afflictions of the heart. Made of small yellow. That has to be this one. But we need a seed pod for luck. Yeah. Okay. Seed pod. Okay. It is said to grow. Okay. Meek Dew. No, I need seed pod. Seed pod. For luck. Would this be for luck though? Okay. If... I don't think that is actually correct. Okay. Seed pod. No, it's blue. We need... Why am I saying no for blue when we already have the red flower? Okay. Minor details. Luck. Luck, 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 luck. Is said to bring good fortune. Okay, the green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when trapped to the south. Okay, let's see. Nope. Dang it. I wonder if this is not the correct one. Because I feel like, where else is this going to be? But for now, it's okay. We're gonna end the day. Oh. Okay, let's see this. 8 miles to the east. Okay. I have that coin. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight. At times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. 8 miles to the east. Okay, let me solve this puzzle, and then I think I'm gonna get off for the night. We're at day 14. Okay. Put that back. Put that back. We're just gonna put that there for right now. And then my labels, and then we're just gonna do this. And grab this. And where's my coin? Here's my coin. 8 miles to the east of goes forth. 8 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. My bad. Okay, sweet. Okay. This was great. This was a great time. We're gonna go back to the main menu. I'm just gonna let that grow real quick. Yay! Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And yeah. This was fun. This was a super fun time playing this game more than what I have done before. I think the next stream, which will be on Saturday, I'm thinking about doing another stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Don't quote me on it. We'll see. But I was thinking about doing Nancy Drew again, because Nancy Drew is just fun. I love a good puzzle when it comes for Nancy Drew. But yeah, okay. I am gonna go, so I will see you guys next stream.